Hello guys, welcome back. We're painting today, doing lots and lots of oil painting, and yeah, hopefully we can make some progress. I'll be right back real quick. There we go. Razu's been very happy that I've been back in the studio this year. Last year he was not so happy that I left him alone quite a bit, so that's been lovely. Hello Diddleby, how are you? Justin, hello. Homeburger, you guys are all here. Does the music sound choppy to you guys, or is that just my thing? Dover, hello! Welcome. Thank you for the sheep scream. Guys, we have filled our Betty goal this month already. It's insane. So that's pretty exciting. But yeah, we have to start painting. You agree with Zazu? Heck yeah, Zazu's always right. Zazu's always right. Sounds fine to you. Might just switch so I can there we go. Alright. We've got to move these up just a fraction. How was the get together? It was amazing. I believe you guys can see the VOD still up. It should still be up, so that should let you guys see what we did. But yeah, it was really lovely. We had a great time. Normally I don't do this, but because I am planning to stain this drawing board, I don't want it to like need to be sanded down, so that's why I'm doing this. You don't have to do it. They're beautiful with paint on, but I don't want extra work for myself. The pics I posted on Instagram stories were so wholesome, guys. They really were. So I got little Polaroids. Okay, hang on. There we go. Tiny little Polaroids. This was Sunshine and I in my studio. This is all of us, Galactic Hat, Cesar, me, and Sunshine, all in my studio, guys. Heck yeah. And then this is a creepy, spooky photo of Sunshine and myself, which I really love. I think it turned out so great. I'm loving them. They're very precious. Very precious. But yeah, so that happened. That was really nice. So Diddleby, this is not the first time that we've met up. Cez and I are friends from uni, so we studied art together. Then Sunshine and I have met, like, I think this is our 4th or 5th time meeting up. So we have met up, you know, quite a bit. And then Galactic Hat and I, this was our first time meeting. So if Cesar had won something slightly different, you could say the pics were taken in the 1940s, and that would be so cool. Yes, it would. It definitely would. We were all trying to go for that like sickly Victorian vibe, and just sort of, you know, look like we're in one of those creepy old photos. That's why we had like these, in one of the photos we actually have like this serious face. I have some more pics that I haven't posted yet. which I probably will post on my Instagram at some point. But yeah, that has been happening. Love all our attire from that day. Aww. You could pull that off. Yeah. So guys, there's actually like some really exciting news. Exciting and also not so exciting. Where is it? Where is it? Hang on, guys. Just give me one moment, guys. What? What? What is going on? Something weird, guys. Something weird's going on. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out. Oh, I know. That's what's going on. I turn off, I block any like iCloud apps while I'm streaming because it just kind of lags things, and so I don't want that lag to happen, so I turn them off. Yeah. Add in 1 minute? Okay, we'll wait for the ad to be gone then. I'll start doing like my little setup routine. And then I'll do this. We'll go into more detail right after these messages from our sponsor. I love it. I love it. It sounds fantastic. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Okay. Yeah. TV is back. TV is back. I think we've still got an ad going for like 1 minute. That's all right. That's all right. We will make it work. Need to get some work done. We'll be lurking. No worries, Dover. No worries. That's all good. All right. Okay. So, guys, couple of things. For starters, if you pledge on Patreon this month, guys, you will get this sticker. As well as a couple other awards. There is a print and postcard. So if you look at the middle tier over there, you can see that you get this little postcard. This little sticker, a postcard, and a poem, and then also a little fairy quest for that month. So this is the little fairy sticker that I'm sending out with the fairy quest. So if you're interested in becoming my patron, which helps me so much, then I thank you greatly. guys, please go and check out my Patreon. It helps me more than you know. And I feel really wholesome about it because I get to send you guys things in the mail every month. And that's really special. So that's the one thing. The other thing, guys, we are picking up this massive table from Marketplace on the weekend. As you guys know, my gaming room flooded and everything is just kind of like all over the place. Alvin, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, basically it's the gaming room has been in disarray for a while now, and I don't have like a really good desk there anyway. The current one is like really wobbly. If you just like kind of hit it, it's like it might fall over. So I wanted something incredibly sturdy and slightly antique. I'm going for a completely black room. So thanks to insurance, they are actually painting the room for us for free, which is great because I wanted to repaint that room already, and that's nice. So now they are just doing it for us. So I'm having them repaint the room like a really dark charcoaly color, like an almost black, and then all the furniture in the room are going to be black. It's going to be like just black everything, all black everything, you know. And then we'll play with like the lighting to add like color and everything else. So I'm hoping at the end of it all, it's going to be beautiful. But yeah, we're finding this desk secondhand, and yeah, hopefully we can get this baby in there, make it look real nice. It's already looking nice. It probably only needs like little touch-ups here and there. So nothing huge. Jenny, hello! How are you? I'm so glad you loved your commission yesterday. Elvin, hello. Morning luck. Morning luck. Old Moist Alien, hello. How are you? All black everything. You change your username to black, but the background is black. Insert the bit from Spinal Tap here. I don't know what that means. She's so cute. You'll love it. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. But yes, so I'm very excited. Sadly, I cannot really have this in the gaming room just yet because, as I said, the walls are still broken. They still need to repaint everything, so it sucks. But once insurance is done fixing all of the like flooding damage that we had, hopefully we can put this one back in and, you know, it'll be amazing. Amazing. I've already got like a nice black cabinet in there, and we want to buy eventually like a nice black velvet sofa couch that you can kick back and relax in there. So hopefully eventually that room is going to be nice and cozy. But yeah, that is the plan. But yeah, today, now that I have all of you gathered here and summoned to my little stream, we are going to be doing some oil painting today, guys. So I'm working on the yak for as much as I can. There is not a whole lot of work left to do on this one. I'm adding a little bit more of the reflections, so you know, hopefully those can be slightly accentuated. And then from that point onwards, if I have some extra time, I'm going to be working on my little fly girl painting, which is really exciting. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, also I'm hoping to fit in another session of my Patreon illustration for this month. If you want to see the previous work we did on the last one, guys, then go and check out my Patreon, which is there we go, which is that. I probably haven't watched Spinal Tap. No, I have not. I've not seen it. No, indeed. But yes. Lots to do. Lots to do. Alright, so I need... This is the part where we're really using that glazing medium, guys. Really gonna use it. Because, you know, we just want to add a little bit of those highlights. I don't reckon I'm really gonna need this paper anymore actually, so I might just like remove it for today. Because we've already done the dark bits down the bottom, I don't need it to go any darker. So I'll just shut that over there. And let me see. Also, if any of you guys are here, one of you placed an order for a Baby Yoda framed print from my shop. If you are here and you are waiting on your Baby Yoda framed print order, it is currently still like being put together, the frame stuff. So it'll be probably like another couple of days still. So if that's you and you're waiting, I don't know who you are. Normally I know who you guys are when you order, but I don't know who ordered that one. So I'm real sorry if you are still waiting on it, but that is the situation, my friends. And also, everyone waiting on giveaways. I've had a couple people message me about that. The remaining giveaways will be shipped Friday, tomorrow. So in one day, they will be shipped. If you're waiting on your giveaway, by the way, and it hasn't shipped yet, the reason why, okay, let me just explain this. Some of you guys don't send me your addresses. Now, spoiler alert, guys, I cannot mail you things without an address. I can also not mail you a reward if you haven't chosen what you want for the reward, so that's why there was a couple of delays, and then also it just was over the Christmas break. But your giveaways will be shipping tomorrow, so make sure, please make sure I have your address by tomorrow if you are waiting on a giveaway. I need your address, guys, because they are shipping. They are shipping soon. So hopefully everyone I'm waiting on has heard that one, and we are no longer going to be waiting. Okay, so I'm going to use lots and lots of what do you call it, glazing medium today. Listen, we don't want to give Patreon a mailing address, but thank you for the reminder that I'm mailing you stuff you actually want. That's okay, Homeburger. There is a way. Homeburger, why don't you just create a PO box or something? Why don't you get a PO box if you don't want your like mailing address given out to Patreon? Because, you know, that's also a thing. But yes. I'm starting to do lots of stuff with Patreon this year, because you guys, my patrons, are actually like my biggest supporters, and I really want to try to do more stuff for the Patreon, because then that fills you up with spam, same problem, but now you're paying a monthly fee for it. I don't have a monthly fee for mine. I don't have a monthly fee. Mine's free. There's free ones. I believe there's free ones worldwide. At least in Australia, you can get like a free one. You don't get all the benefits of the other types of what do you call it? Like, what's the word? Some of the free ones have certain bonuses and things. So just keep in mind that this one's a little different. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. I need some lights. Free PO box? Are you missing out on this? Yeah, well, mine's free. I know that you get paid ones, Homeburger. There's paid ones, and then there's free ones. So, yeah, you definitely can get, like, I think it's called something else. It's not the same as a PO box, but it's called something else. It's essentially like temporary mail forwarding. So you get like a notification when it's at the post office, and you have like X amount of days to pick it up. So it's not like free in the same way as a PO box. A PO box, I believe you can just like check whenever. But these, they will give you like a notice and you have a limited amount of time, otherwise they get sent back or whatever the heck that is. So it's not the same as a PO box. I think it's called something else. Hello, Captain. Hello. But yeah, I just checked up my local post office and I asked them like what were other ways that I could have like a PO box without having that monthly fee, and then that's what they recommended. So yeah, especially because like people don't exactly mail me stuff back very often. I don't really need it. You know, I don't have the need for a monthly subscription of a PO box. How are you doing, Captain? How are you doing? Guys, when Cesar and when Cesar, myself, and Sunshine were here, we talked about starting our own what do you call it? Like a little cartoon, like one of those series where each person creates like the next part of it. She'd be able to do a puzzle locker type arrangement. Exactly. It's something like that. Something like that, but you don't have that monthly fee. Precisely. You're okay? Well, glad to hear. I hope things start looking a bit, upwards for you. Hello, Roaring Jelly Baby. Welcome, everybody's here. Hello, guys. Hello. I'm gonna have just the chillest day painting today, guys. So chill, so chill. It's gonna be great. Did I see a message about receiving the pencil case? You love it, very nice quality. I don't think I saw your message. No, I'm so happy. Please show me how you're using it. I'd love to see. Do I think that eyeliner makes the eye look bigger, or it's just something they say? I don't know. I don't think necessarily. I think in some cases it can make the eye look smaller actually. And the reason I say that is because have you seen the Siren Eye makeup? They do. So the Siren Eye makeup I actually think makes eyes look smaller, like narrower and stuff. So I don't think so. I think it definitely can, depending on what you do with like the rest of the makeup. I think if anything, mascara or like lashes, also depending on how you do them, can make the eye look bigger, but not necessarily. I think it's a combination of things. It's really funny. Something that a lot of people commonly don't understand is, for example, I do this a lot with my characters, right? Sometimes in your characters, the nose might look too big, or you just want a smaller nose, or it might look too small, or whatever. But for example, let's say the nose looks too big. Sometimes it's not really a case of the nose is actually too big. It's a case of the other features are too small, and so like just adjusting the jawline at times is all that you need. You didn't actually need to touch the nose, you just needed to touch the jawline a little bit, or again, sometimes, the eyes can look too close and you just adjust other features. Again, like the fringe on a character, depending on how much space is between, or, like if I do that, it makes my entire face look different, it's little tiny tweaks like that that actually make the world of difference, and they have nothing to do with actually making something look larger. So I think those are probably more meaningful. One thing that definitely does make the eye look bigger is like when they draw like double lines underneath. Because it creates this illusion where the eye can't focus on the main line of the eye, and then the eye focuses on the external line, and that makes the eyes seem bigger than they actually are. So I don't think eyeliner itself does that. It just depends how you use it. Hello, Honey Bear. Can we have a shout out for Honey Bear, please? But yeah, Captain, I'm so glad they arrived. They actually came to you so quickly. I'm very surprised. That was amazing. That was what, only a couple of weeks of shipping. I think that was great. No worries, Sebastian. I hope you enjoy working on that painting while you lurk here. That is exactly what this stream is about, for you to be creative alongside me. Guys, please go and check out the Honey Bear. Honey Bear has the coziest co-working stream, my favorite co-working stream, guys. Please go and give a follow. You are missing out on the greatest content. There is also a cute possum, who I hope by now has a name. You saw people use brown lipstick and just draw 2 lines on the nose and shade it with the skin to make it look smaller or even out of shape. Exactly. Yeah. So you can do that. It just depends. I mean, I always feel like with makeup, when people do that with makeup, I can really see past that because I know how those little techniques work, and to me they don't feel as effective as people think that they are, because I think I notice them and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what the shape actually looks like. Because in art we use that kind of stuff a lot, even more than makeup artists use them, because a makeup artist just has to adjust the shape that's already there. An artist has to create the whole thing. Like, we have to paint the entire 3D shape, make it look exactly how we want it to, and then alter those shapes. So I think artists are even more equipped at understanding how those things work because we use it so much more. You saw people. Thank you for the shout out. You hope I'm well, and chat, you will be lurking while decompressing. No worries. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk and chill. Chill out. Okay, so we have added a fair bit more of this glazing medium. I want it to be subtle, so I don't want it to be like too obvious. But I would like to add just a little bit more of that blue. I think this is the final touch that I have for this painting. On the weekend, I'm hoping to, actually I might just order it from Amazon, some varnish. I want to do like a nice varnish over my painting, and then we are done. So like, we're almost there, guys. We're very, very close. Oh, so close. Feels like there's something underneath my painting over here, so I'm just gonna see if I can sand that down a little with my finger, because I can fix it now, but I can't easily fix it later. Go with something a little stronger. Right. Hopefully that is all. I have another one over here. I might just fix that one up too. They say why women look better at drawing than men. Yes, that's because they spend hours behind the mirror every day doing makeup. I don't think it's true that women draw better than men. I think it just both. It depends on the practice. Like you said, it can be because women do spend more time in front of the mirror looking at bodies, their faces and things. They study those shapes more than men on average. But you will get male artists who will draw people, observe references, and just practice so much. I don't think it's really going to show much in the form of statistics. What is makeup if not art, where face is the medium? Yeah, exactly. I think makeup is just a different form of art. It's more limited, obviously, because you can't do all of this. But yeah, no, definitely like it's understanding shapes, understanding how to apply effectively paint on a surface area, and that surface area is not flat. So it really helps having, for example, if you have understanding of sculpture, that's really going to help as well. You thought the background was the green screen? No, no, this is like a whole room. This is my room. It's my studio. This is where we come to paint every day. Yeah, no green screen. I've gotten that before. I don't know why this looks fake to everybody. I'm not sure why. Like the fishes move. Maybe people think it's like a video that I overlay or something. I don't know, but the fish are real. The fish move. It's real. It's like all legit, guys. But yeah. So hopefully if I just fix up this, then that'll help. So I know I'm scratching it right now, but these are just some areas that are really like protruding out and I need them to not do that. So I'm gonna fix those couple areas up. Wait, Irish style? Am I Irish? How the heck? How the heck did you get to Irish? It's because it's so fancy and decor goals, I guess so. Because it's aesthetically pleasing and clean, can't be real. I clean this room like every day. I share it with a parrot. I share this room with a parrot, so like, it gets messy. It gets very messy. Australian, yeah, we're in Australia. Which is why we don't actually have a lot of antiques. I have to really hunt these down. Over there in the States, you guys have heaps of them. Do you have a cleaning habit? I do. I clean here every day. It needs to be clean because this is my stream room. And if it isn't clean, you guys are gonna not have such a great time looking at all the mess. I mean, I do all my packaging in here, everything. So sometimes there's like a pile of chopped up little pieces of cardboard and stickers and things. It does get messy, but this is the one room in my house that I keep clean like every day. The other rooms, they can be a mess because you guys don't see that. They don't matter in the same way. Okay. Let me see. Can I... How do I touch up this section? Is that even gonna... No. I'm gonna have to mix up some more paint, I reckon. This is my black. And what else have we got? My bathroom done? What do you mean? As in like the flooding? The flooding's not fixed yet, no. We still like... I'm picking up this cool table on the weekend, guys, for the games room, which is flooded still. Well, they got the water out. out. They got the water out, but they still haven't fixed the walls. So, you know, we can't put that table in yet. But we're picking it up on the weekend because, yeah, it's like the perfect table for the games room, and the current one is like kind of falling to pieces. You're pretty sure that Irish closet, wait, you guys call it locker? Oh, that locker cabinet is actually from India. It's from I think it's Bombay, India. Hang on. I'll go. Yes. It says like over here. It says Bombay, India over there. You have a garage? Not really. We have a shed, like a which we kind of use as a garage. But yeah, that's about it. Alright, why do I make my life harder for myself? Why don't I just get more? Okay. Is this the right color? It's a bit on the light side. Where do I store stuff during the renovation? In other areas of the house, Doodlebee. So, basically, we've just been putting them in the dining room, in other spots in the house because, yeah, some rooms we can barely move through. So some of the stuff, because we had to kind of move through those rooms recently, we just moved them outside. So we have like an undercover deck area, but for the most part, they were just inside the house, and we had like rooms where you couldn't even walk through the room. But we've now moved them outside. We have like a porch area that's undercover. So the stuff that we're not too concerned about, if they possibly get wet, we've moved that stuff just outside. But the rest of the stuff's just kind of like stuffed everywhere at the moment, which is really annoying. Really annoying, guys. You can relate. When you moved, you had to put all your furniture in one room. It took you all day, and the room literally got full with the closet, the bed, and other furniture. You were exhausted to the point it just took the you just took the mattress and slept in the living room on the floor. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Yes, luckily, this was only one room full of furniture that we had to move out. The bathroom didn't have any furniture, so that did really help. But yeah, basically, all of the games room furniture, which had a lot of my plushies and things, they didn't flood, thankfully, because they were all beautifully high up on shelves. So that was a huge relief. But yeah, it was a lot. It definitely was a lot. Okay. I don't think I want to paint over the yaks. What do you call it? The fur of the yak. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Is that a bison? It's supposed to be a white yak. Could be a white bison. I'm not really picky about what he is. Okay, so all of the little spots that were like being problematic, I think are now all good. That's why they call it Yaki. You thought that was Yeti or Yati? It's a little yak. It's a little yak indeed. Okay. I think I don't know if I really want to do more of those highlights and things. Maybe I can bring this one out slightly more. But I'll have to be very careful. My glazing medium is like kind of dry as well, which is not great. She's stuck there. Broken. How lucky am I that you did not break? Okay. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to just try to bring out that little bit of whatever it's called, reflection. I'm going to use this brush over here. Get some white, mix it up to the right color, and then all I really need to do is get some glazing medium and it's a bit too saturated. Just a bit too saturated. Am I related to Sunshine? No, 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 no. We're just friends. We're just friends. Zazie sounded like he was meowing. He does make a sort of meowing sound, actually. You would have loved last stream where Sunshine stopped by. Yeah, if you check the VODs, guys, if you check the VODs, there is a stream up where Sunshine joined me. So if you want to go and watch that, you get to see Sunshine and I together here in the studio, guys. It's all very, very exciting, very cool. My internet is so bad lately, guys. It's so bad. And let me guess, I've been painting this for more than 2 weeks. Oh, yes, most definitely. Most definitely, my friend. I have been painting this. So I actually started this painting probably like 3 or 4 years ago when I kind of left it and just set it aside because life got in the way and I had too many things going on. So I didn't work on it for over probably a year and a half, maybe 2 years. And then last year I took it back up and worked on it, and that was kind of when I did most of the work on this piece. So yes, definitely more than that. I will add up all of the painting that I've done on this piece and see how much that actually adds up to. But yeah, it has been quite some time. Quite some time indeed. So today is just like refining the details because yeah, I'm trying to get this piece finalized, my friends. Hello, Cowardly. How are you? Welcome, welcome. You're okay? You're still breathing? 2 more years and I can apply this painting to kindergarten? What do you mean? His name reminded you of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I started it 2 to 3 years ago, so now 2 more years, and it will be the proper age for kindergarten. Gotcha, gotcha. I can let it grow its wings. Yeah, that will be very exciting. But yeah, I don't normally like to spend this long on a painting. I think the main reason I have is just all of the different life changes that have happened, which sucks, but nothing I can do about that. So my current pieces I'm hoping to work on for only like 6 months to a year tops for the big ones. But yeah, that is kind of what happens. So we can't always control how life goes. All right, I don't think I can do too much more on this one today, so we might swap to another painting just because the glazing medium needs to dry, and I think that's about it. That's about the only changes I wanted to make on this one still. So I think we're all good. I think we're all good, guys. Some paints now older than your grandma, so they can get old really quick. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. I'm going to make a quick break, guys, and then be back. Let me see how much time have we got left. We've got to get about an hour and a half to go. So, what were my other projects for this month? Let me see. So we have, tomorrow's a busy day, guys. Tomorrow's a really busy day. Tomorrow I'm working on just basically all of sending everything out. Sending out all of the postcards. I won't be able to do the Patreon stuff. That will be the following Friday that ships out, I believe. And if I have a couple of late patrons, then that will have to ship out on the 30th. But what else? I can't do the cat stickers at the moment. If you look at it, 2006 was 2 decades ago. So yeah, exactly. Exactly. I can't really finish. I did put that one up for finishing, but guys, next month is really, really exciting. Next month, I am starting a massive oil painting of my drawing piece, this one behind me. So we'll be doing that one. But yeah, I had hoped to do some painting on my Arachnid's choreography. All right, I'll put this one just somewhere else where it's safe. Yeah, we have some tweaks needed on this one. I'm just going to give it like a little wipe down. It's crazier than kids who were born in the pandemic that started in 2019 now are 7 years old and they are in elementary school. It's crazy. I think if you have kids, you start feeling old very quickly just by seeing how fast they grow up. Because when we're actually older, we don't notice the aging as much, but you do see it in kids because it's very obvious. Very obvious. We're old, guys. We're so old. So old. All right, I might do some touch-ups on this one. We'll make a quick break, guys, and I will be back working on this one a little bit. Okay, so guys, it is time to add some little touches to his painting. I really love how I've done the background of this piece, but there's just a couple of little things like attention to detail on her face that I would like to fix up. So we're gonna do that. Time limit hit 0 like 5 minutes ago. That's all good. That's all good. Okay. I feel like finding the right brush sometimes is half the struggle. Knowing which brush is going to really do what you needed to do. What the heck is that? Am I gonna have to paint over that? Is that like a scratch? I reckon so. It looks like a little scratch. I have to match that tone up exactly. That's okay. We will do that. I think it's like a little purpley hue. Some white as well. Some brown. Lots of brown. More black. Too dark. Yep. We are on the too dark side now. Oh my gosh, we have a redeem for Bert. Just give me one moment. One moment. Yes, we got there. We did like a completely perfect touch up. Heck yes. Okay, so let Bert release the gas. Let's grab a little Bert, guys. Grab a little Bert. Gosh, I have paint in my hands. I don't want to get it on Bert. Oh my gosh, guys. Heck yes. Have a little redeem for Bert to release the gas. There we go. He is so cute. Can you guys hear his little farts? I hope so. I hope so. Hang on. I don't know. I think I had it working and I'm not sure if it's still working, but yeah. He is so cute. Oh my gosh, no. I got paint on Bert. Hang on, guys. I gotta go clean Bert up. Give me a sec. Oh, I got paint on Bert. I'm going to have to use some of my solvent as well to clean it because it's oil. There we go, guys. That is okay. That is okay. You go rest up over there. It just needs to dry. But yeah. Okay, so what have I got there? Man, when I started this painting, I really didn't know what I was doing. So this one is really old. This year I'm really just wanting to finish up a couple of the paintings that I had lying around and didn't finish up yet, so yeah. That's what we're doing, guys. That's what we're doing. But I'd like to work on her face today. Really just want to work on her face. See what I can do there. Okay. Let's do this. We need a really mainly I want to fix up, there's some issues with her left eye. But I'm gonna need some fresh paint mixed up. Okay, what else? Wow, I need to touch up the detail on her shoes a lot. I think I'm gonna make myself a little list, which is often what I do when I am working on paintings, because it helps me quickly spot what I wanted to change on them. So where are we? Artwork. And we have sorry. So fixed symmetry on eyes, add detail to eyes. I need to fix remove the shadow on right hand. And I need to clean up fingers on left hand. And then we also need to I don't know if I should do much more work on that. Maybe the refine reflections on shoes. I can do that. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with this piece. Not too much left that I need to do on it. I might do something on the hair though, possibly. I don't know. I'm quite happy with the hair, to be honest. I think we can leave the hair as is. But yes, so um let's fix up the symmetry on those eyes. So something that I quite often like to do, I'll show you guys, is if we do like a horizontal, if we do this, you guys can see how there's like some issues on the eyes and they're not quite there, you know what I mean? Like there's some problems. It might look good from this side, but not from the other side. So I am going to create a little reference for myself. And then that's a fun trick. It's a really fun trick. Yeah, exactly. Like look at it now, and then if I go and I flip it horizontal again, you guys can see like there's just something not quite symmetrical about her eyes. Like they look off, you know. Eyes don't have to be, you know, properly symmetrical, but they have to be proportional. And this just really shows you that it's not. So I like to do this little trick. So now it's just a matter of choosing which eye I'm happy with, and I'm happy with this one. And then as you guys can see, I flipped it and I just reference this eye and repeat it on this side, just with different shading, obviously. It's a nice way to sort of cheat when you've already done one and you know, you need a reference. You've already created your reference. So, you know, all I do is flip the image and then use this eye as my reference for this one. It's neat. It's really neat. So yes, we need to bring it down a little effectively. And I can do that. I don't think I got brown. I got black. I didn't get my brown. Wrong one, wrong one. I think I need to do a palette cleaning. Not this. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hello, Essie. How are you? Welcome, welcome. We're working on this painting for a bit. That is like a purpley here. It might be the color I need. It is almost exactly the color I need. Essie, hello. Enjoying this stream? I'm glad. I'm glad. doing really great. How are you? You like the background with all the colors? It gives so much dimension to a flat surface. Yeah, I tried to make it like those old paintings. It was really inspired by those older paintings, you know, the ones that you see in the museums with all those beautiful different colors. That's what I wanted to make it look like, at least. You think I succeeded? Thank you. Thank you. I love those paintings. I think they're just absolute masterpieces. That's so surreal and creepy. Thank you. Add this one to the masterpiece category with a gothic twist. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. My goodness, guys, I'm getting paint everywhere today. Some days I don't, and today I'm just really messy. I'm getting paint on my phone, on poor Bert. Bert must hate me now. He's like, why you paint me? I look perfect already. Gotta make sure I don't have like paint on my hands anywhere. That's not candy floss. It is. It is. The spider web is spinning it for her. Oh, that's the other thing. I wanted to emphasize the spider web. There we go. Thank you for that. Those are the final little touch-ups, and then this one will be done. So I'm just kind of working through them at the moment. Trying to make this piece what it needs to be, all very slowly. Hello, Cat Pants. How are you? Good night, Rockstar. Good night. How are you doing? We never got a chance to play DVD or something in the holiday. Time just didn't overlap. subby to Cat. The first subby for the day. Thank you. Oh my gosh. How come that one didn't count? This one's broken. This one's broken. I'm gonna reach out to the dev. Thank you. Sorry that the graveyard is a little bit dark today. But you are the first one in the spooky graveyard today. Look at that. First one in? Heck yeah, heck yeah. Thank you so much, Dora. I appreciate that. So much, so much. We're just working on this oil painting today. I'm doing final touch-ups. Currently, I'm just trying to get the two eyes symmetrical. So let's see how my work's been going. See guys, that's a lot better. That's like pretty much almost there. Almost there. Probably needs a couple more tweaks here and there. Your Majesty, cowardly brave. Everyone will now address you as a royal. Your Majesty. Welcome, welcome. You know, time zone sucks so bad, yeah. Make you a demigod. Everyone, you must address cowardly brave as your Majesty from now on. You love the background so much. Thank you. I'm glad. This is how you look while being royalty. Still, you gotta be called your Majesty. You're entitled to it. So. sure I'm too happy with the, what do you call them, eyelashes on the left. I'll be right back. I think I just want them to be a little bit more subtle, like I had them before. So I'm going to try and do that. See if that helps. Also, I don't want them to be darker than the hair, so I'm going to try and work with a duller black, one that I toned down a little. That one is just too much. Hello, Last Hippie. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome, little corpse. Bow down bow down. Everybody bow down to the Cowardly Brave. Cowardly is the royalty of the day, guys. So please, please bow down. It is your duty to the king or queen. Did you hear Discord pings go crazy? Yeah, I don't know why Discord went nuts for a bit. I don't know which Discord that is. Because, like, I don't know if it was mine. It's one of the Discords. You also just check your Discord. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's mine, like our Discord, or what it is. I think the details on those are all good, so I can mark that one as done. I think we fixed the symmetry for the most part. I'll take another one. Another photograph. And we'll just double check that. So that is much, much better. Much better. The symmetry definitely works now. Cool. Might make this eye on the left a little rounder though. Hello, Monkey Snacks. How are you? This one is nostalgic. Post-pandemic days, spending my time with you in my vampiric hours. Yeah, exactly. It definitely is. Where are you from, Monkey Snacks? My goodness. I made more progress today than I thought I would. Which is freaking awesome. I'm so happy. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Bring that little detail on the eye back. Will I be watching the next Fallout TV show episode after stream? No, I've not been watching any of it. I'm watching Westworld at the moment. But I will be watching the Fallout TV show in due time. Just haven't started yet. Yeah. I don't like watching things that aren't like completely out. I like to watch a TV series when the whole thing's been released. Otherwise, I get really annoyed that I can't just watch how many times. And I feel like it ruins the experience for me as well because I forget what, what was happening before, and then I just don't feel as engaged in the story when I have to jump back in and suddenly I'm somewhere new and I don't remember what happened because it's been too long. So I probably won't watch that one until the whole series is out, and then I will do it. Yeah, I'll binge watch it all at the end, but I don't think I'll get into it and have to wait, and then I forget what happened last time. I don't enjoy that very much, so yeah. We won't do that. It's different for others. You suppose you're not one of them, but people are discussing a lot between episodes. It's more a thing for the hardcore Fallout fans. What do you mean? Oh my gosh! Hello, Jason! Hello! How is everybody? Guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all so much for stopping by today. Heck yeah! Hello? Jason, do you want to drop a link to what you worked on today? Please leave a comment in the chat with a link to your socials or whatever you did today. I would love to see. Heck yeah. You streamed art today. How'd it go? How'd it go? Also, if you need to raid and run, that is also okay. That is totally fine. You will, but you need to take a pic first. You know how it is? I do know how it is. I do. I need to take a pic of my progress today's actually. So we'll do that. I might turn this main light off. I feel like for photos, it's just oh my goodness, it actually helps a lot with the glare. Dear me. You meant hardcore Fallout fans are sad it's not. What the heck? It's not a full 8-episode release, but they seem to be enjoying the weekly release by filling their time between episodes with theories closer look at the episode. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I don't have time in life for that. What's the point? I have more important things to do in life, make art, actually play video games, We have Jason's Instagram, guys. Let's have a look. Alright, try this again. Try this again. It's loading very slow, my friends, because basically my internet sucks. That is the end of it. Ooh, that is it. Yeah. This is where the nerd versus geek thing comes in, but let's not open that can of worms again. Yeah, see, I do think there's a difference between that, but I don't remember which one I was am I a nerd? Am I a geek? I don't remember which one. But yeah, I guess I just see it as a time optimization thing. I do see the interest in having those kinds of discussions and analyzing things like that, but as soon as I start, my brain just goes, oh, but how helpful is this? It's just a story, someone else's story that they have done. Why do I need to interpret their story that they could just decide for themselves? It's better I make my own story and then actually determine the meaning behind it rather than like spend so much time trying to analyze someone else's story, which at the end of the day, the only true definition of is what they decided and chose for it in the first place. So I see it as like a time optimization thing where it's not worth my while and I'm better off just creating something. And that is just kind of it. That is why we end up never going down that road. Okay, so guys, this is Jason's beautiful art. Have a look, guys. Have a look. Your eyeballs are going to enjoy this, my friends. Jason does beautiful work. Look at how insane this is. Everything is done, guys, with Copic markers. Copic markers, my friends. If you feel like you can't create with the tools you have, but you have a bunch of Copics lying around, guys, this is what you can do. Thailand, hello. Astonishing Rune, thank you. Thank you. It's a rabbit hole. In fact, many rabbit holes in the Fallout universe, definitely. This is so cool, guys. So cool. Look at this Joker character. Wait, he's Beetlejuice. Hang on. I'm messing up my characters. Look at him, guys. So cool. So cool. Amazing. Look at these portraits. Gosh, how did you get the background to look like that? That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, goodness, guys. Another portrait? This one almost looks entirely lifelike. That's crazy. Avoiding saying Beetlejuice. No! What's wrong with Beetlejuice? It's so cool. Oh my goodness, this one is insane. Look at that, guys. So good. So good. And we have Yoda. We have Yoda, guys. How cool is that? Spattered colorless blender fluid on the back. Oh, gotcha. That is such a cool technique. Oh my gosh. Beetroot juice. Beetroot juice. Look at the Witcher. Oh, great. This is so insane. My goodness. Guys, Jason is so talented. So talented. So good. Amazing. Thank you so much for rating us. I really appreciate that. Today we worked on 2 world paintings to finish off the final details on my magical wet yak painting over here. And oh, we have a Discord link of what you worked on today. Oh, we saw this piece last time. It's made progress. You see the yak? Yeah, the Yaki step is still here, still with us. That is beautiful, Jason. That is so beautiful. It's coming along so well. Oh my gosh. That is drop dead gorgeous. And also, guys, we did work on this piece, touching up some little details, fixing some mistakes, because this is one of my older pieces that I never finished, so I'm just kind of going over it and fixing up those little mistakes, you know, as we do. But yeah, that was our journey today. Lots of oil painting. I think my main goal for this month is finish up these 2 oil paintings and hopefully get them glazed and uploaded to my store, and then I can you know, I can start selling prints of those. You still need to polish up your Wednesday. Gosh, you haven't even showed me. You did the boring background stuff tonight. As it is, always so boring, guys. All right, let's see. So I had a very short stream today, guys. We only streamed for 2.5 hours. Not very long at all. You assume the color lighting doesn't affect the fish? No, 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 it doesn't. They're fine. The color lighting and the fish are fine. They're totally okay. And it's not colored water, it's just colored lighting. Change the lighting no matter what. The fish are happy. It's like a plant, like a fish light, a fish safe plant light. So yeah. Goldfish, yes! Quick question, what's the dress that I am wearing called? Like the names at the top and the bottom. There's not names for them, they're just like a skirt and a blouse. I think. Just like a normal skirt and blouse. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. Okay. Let me see what. Gosh, where are we? My goodness. Like the type or style of skirt? I don't know. You were thinking I was sharply dressed. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, guys, tomorrow, as you all know, I will post a link to the schedule. Schedule is in the chat, guys. If you check the schedule, guys, basically tomorrow I am working on shipping. So we're gonna have a co-working day. So guys, tomorrow is a co-working stream. And we will be doing all of the giveaways, shipping all the giveaways, and I also need to purchase a couple of things for art. So tomorrow is co-working day, just a chill day in the studio, working together, and hopefully I am all prepared for next week. Next week we're gonna finish off, we're gonna be glazing paintings and yeah, finalizing them. You did not know that you can link a schedule like that. Yeah, you can just swap it out with your username and then your schedule will be there. That'll be yours. What? Ooh, guys, I have somewhere very cool to send us today. Somewhere very cool indeed. Oh my gosh. You guys are gonna love it. You guys are going to absolutely love it. We have a new person we are going to raid today. Also a traditional artist doing some acrylic painting. Guys, he's insane. He is so good. All right. Can we not? There we go. There we go. But before I go though, guys, if you would like to support me and receive a monthly postcard and a little fairy quest in the mail, guys, you will also receive a monthly sticker from me. So basically, guys, you can pledge to my Patreon. All prices are in Australian dollars, so it'll be a little bit cheaper for those of you in the US. But I send you guys monthly mailed rewards if you join my mail coven. What the heck is going on here? There we go. Hang on, my raid command was almost not going to work. But yes, guys, basically we have the digital coven where you guys can see the Poogie and Phoebe storybook I am working on. And then there's the mail tier coven, and then there's like exclusive rewards of that storybook. So the only place you guys can see me sharing that storybook is on Patreon. Patreon merch, absolutely worth it. You love the ones I sent recently. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Dover. The other way you guys can support me is through my shop, guys. And you guys have been amazing this month. Thank you all so much for placing little orders. Even tiny little orders like just buying a sticker from me is really helpful. So thank you all so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. But yeah, there's lots and lots of things to choose from. I recently added woven blankets to my shop as well. of Abigail's grave, and I'll pretty soon have one to show you guys here in the studio as well. So that's pretty exciting. But yeah, I'm hoping to really have my store with a lot more exciting things this year as well. But yes, it's time for us to run off now, guys. I'm sending you guys to Adam W. Art. Adam Watt. Adam Watt. Maybe we should make Watt jokes. Come in with Watt puns and say hello to Adam. Adam is working on the most amazing psychedelic acrylic painting, guys. It will blow your minds. I will be back tomorrow and we're going to be working in the studio, shipping things all day. So I'm really excited and I hope you guys are too. Plus, guys, best thing ever, on Sunday, on this weekend, guys, go and check the schedule that I just shared in the chat. Because on Sunday, guys, we are going to do a stream, a co-stream with Under Night. Under Night and I will be right here in the studio for a couple hours. We'll be making art together, guys. You do not want to miss this. It is going to be amazing. So, guys, mark your calendars, turn on notifications for that event in particular, or you can also mark it on your calendars in Discord, turn on Discord notifications for that event. It is in the Discord events as well. But you don't want to miss this one, guys. It's your chance to see the Undead Knight making art, which is super exciting. But let's go raid Adam, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening.